History is the study of human efforts to achieve goals and the record of how people work with each other. Like many points of history you will study, the American Civil War was an important point in the United States' growth as a young government, and changed us as a people. Here's our outline. We'll cover the sources of conflict, the main events of the war, and the changes that occurred after the Civil War. Even after the drafting of the Constitution, there were two groups: Federalists, who believed in a government as a republic governed by elite representatives, and the Democrats, who wanted pure democracy, rule by popular vote. The two ideas were combined to form the Democratic Republic of the United States, but the difference between the two continued to create friction on many issues and between many members of the U.S. Congress. States' rights advocates said that the federal government had no business meddling in the state's internal affairs, and that the Constitution was only an agreement if both sides did their part. As the U.S. gained territories, slaveholding interests demanded that they be allowed to expand into these areas. The Kansas-Nebraska Act allowed states to decide by popular vote. Cotton plantations staffed with slaves sold cotton more cheaply and fed the mills of Europe, who paid more than the mills of the North. To keep cotton in the U.S., tariffs were placed on cotton exports by the federal government. Slavery had been abolished in the North at around the turn of the 19th century, and earlier by most of the countries in Europe. Even in the South, the practice was decreasing in border states and major cities. Nevertheless, Europeans loved the cheap goods produced by the world's largest slaveholding economy. Against the movement to end slavery, the surest way for the Southern cotton industry to maintain their livelihood was to remove themselves from the authority of the Union. States' rights, how to administer the new Western territories, and slavery were big issues in the 1860 presidential election. Extreme Republican candidates failed to get support from their party, pushing the moderate Lincoln forward as the main Republican candidate. Opposition was stained with Democratic President Buchanan's unpopular presidency, and a three-way split in their own party between North and South, pro- and anti-slavery.